What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. And in today's video, you'll see by the title and the thumbnail, we will be talking about why discovering your personal style is a unique journey. Now, when it comes to fashion, I feel like personal style is one of the most talked about things throughout fashion, but I still feel like a lot of people don't understand how important and how unique your personal style is to you. So I figured I might as well go and make a video, put y'all boys and girls on game to why your personal style, finding or discovering your personal style is very unique to you. And before we get into the actual video, have y'all felt lost with your style? That's a question that's been on my mind for a little minute. I want to know, have y'all ever felt lost with your style? So feel free to let me know in the comments down below. I want to see kind of how y'all journey is, and I want to see kind of how y'all overcame some of the things that y'all had to overcome throughout your style journey. And before we get into the actual video, I just want to say I really do appreciate all the support that y'all been showing me on all the previous videos. Y'all been going crazy. Y'all been showing up. So I'm going to continue to show up with this fashion content. And feel free to let me know what type of fashion content y'all would like me to bring to the channel in the comments down below. But I don't want to talk y'all heads out too much longer. So we're going to go and hop straight into today's video. Alright, so to start the video, the first thing I would like to talk about is personal style. Now, what is personal style? Now, personal style is a unique way an individual expresses themselves through their choices in clothing, accessories, and overall appearance. It's also a person's aesthetic preferences, influences, and how they interpret fashion trends to reflect their personality and identity. Now, bro, I've been talking about this a lot in a lot of my previous videos. Your personal style is personal to you. So whatever is personal to you is not going to be personal to somebody else. So this whole social media and fashion influence plays a big role into why a lot of y'all have not discovered your personal style, or a lot of y'all can't actually find a unique personal style. Is because of social media and influence. For instance, y'all see a lot of y'all favorite fashion influencers all over TikTok, Instagram, and Pinterest. Y'all are seeing a lot of these clothes that they are putting together, cool combinated outfits. Y'all feel like y'all like these clothes, so a lot of y'all feel like y'all actually have to go out there and get these clothes just because you're seeing them on your favorite fashion influencer. And that's where a lot of y'all are wrong. You can like something, but it does not mean you have to purchase it. Because like I've told y'all in previous videos, just because you like something doesn't mean it's gonna work for you. Just because it looks good on your favorite fashion influencer does not mean it's gonna look the same way on you. A lot of y'all don't really look into that, and a lot of y'all really misconstrue that, and y'all think because y'all like something that y'all can automatically go out there and get it. If it does not align with the style that you are trying to develop, you do not need those pieces. You can like them, but it doesn't mean it works with your style. And then another thing that I have not really spoke too much on as well is when you're trying to look for your personal style, you may buy things that may not work with your personal style at the moment. You may buy certain pieces early in your style journey. Your style may have not elevated enough for that piece to really be in your style at this moment. So instead of getting rid of clothing pieces, y'all can always put certain clothing pieces on the back end of your wardrobe. Let those clothes sit there until it's time for you to come back around and really fill those clothing pieces into your style. Now, this done happened to me a lot in the past. I done bought a lot of clothing items early in my style journey, which my style wasn't elevated enough for me to really be filling them into my style. And I thought about getting rid of these clothing pieces multiple times, but instead of me getting rid of those clothing pieces, I just put them on the back end of my wardrobe. I let them sit there, and then when it was time for my style to elevate, and it was time for me to really bring those clothing pieces into my style and really revolve them and fill them around things that I was already wearing, my style started to elevate. It started to elevate at a constant rate, and those clothing items that I kept in my wardrobe, they fit well with the style that I was trying to develop. I just got them a lot earlier in my style journey. So before y'all decide to just go out there and get rid of clothing items, bro, I will honestly tell y'all to just put them on the back end of your wardrobe. Just let them sit there, and then when it's time for you to come back around and fill them into your style, they're gonna fit perfectly well with your personal style. They're gonna be helping your personal style develop, and you're gonna be finding a very unique way to style those clothing pieces. Because over that time of you not wearing them, you're probably going to be thinking about those clothing pieces and thinking about how you could really fill them into your style and what ways you could use these pieces to really help elevate your style to the next level, elevate your style to where you want it to be at. You're going to be thinking about that a lot. I promise you, you're going to be thinking about that a lot. But when that time comes around, bro, I'm trying to tell you, they're going to fit perfectly well in your style. You're gonna know how to wear them. You're gonna know how to use it to elevate your style. And this is gonna make the process a lot easier and fun for y'all. So, like I said, bro, when it comes to personal style, it's okay for y'all to get influenced. It's okay for y'all to like things. But before y'all decide to go out there and just buy into certain things, I would honestly tell y'all to see how you can honestly make this unique to your style, how you can make it personal to your style, and how you can pretty much separate yourself from the trend, separate yourself from who's ever wearing it that influenced you into purchasing it. You just got to separate yourself and find your own specific route, your own specific way on interpreting these clothing items or trends into your style. And I'm trying to tell you, your personal style is gonna become a lot more unique than you actually thought it was. Your style is gonna be on the route that you wanted to go on, and you're gonna be having fun interpreting your personal style. I'm just putting y'all on game. All right, now that y'all know about personal style, we're gonna talk about personal style's importance in self-expansion and identity. Now, personal style plays a crucial role in self-expansion and identity because it is allowing individuals to communicate their unique personalities, their values, and their interests to the world throughout their clothing choices. Now, I'm pretty sure y'all done heard the cliche term fashion is a way to express yourselves without saying a word. When those three terms intertwine with each other, that's where that term actually came from. It's basically just saying the clothes that you're wearing, your style is basically giving off your personality, your values, your emotions, your moods for the day. The colors that you wear also gives off how you're feeling for the day, so people know exactly who you are. You're basically expressing yourselves to people in the world without having to speak a specific word. That's where personality comes in. So your personal style is going to give off who you are as a person. You're not gonna have to go to somebody and specifically tell them who you are, because they're gonna know off of the clothes that you're wearing, and your mood is gonna be based off the colors that you are wearing. Somebody wearing a more darker color outfit may be in a more darker mood, and somebody wearing more vibrant colors may be in a happy mood. I just think that just makes fashion a lot more fun, that people can actually figure out who you are and what type of person you are based off of the clothes that you are wearing. It just makes the whole fashion process a lot more fun. And when you're looking into your wardrobe and you're looking at different cool combinated clothing that you have in your wardrobe, it makes it a lot more fun that you can base your mood off of the clothes and the colors that you are actually wearing. I just feel like that just makes the fashion process a lot more fun, especially when we're talking about self-expansion and identity. Your clothes is going to give off your personal style, and your clothes is going to give off your identity. So for my introverted people, I honestly feel like this makes everything a lot more easier for you, because you're not somebody that's just liking to talk to everybody and be around a lot of people. So people can see you from across and see your vibe and see how you feel just based off of the colors, the clothes that you have on, and how you put your clothing and outfits together. Like I said, bro, I just honestly feel like that just makes fashion a lot more fun. It tells you basically how you can express yourself without saying a word. And so that's honestly how I go by my day-to-day life, because I am an introverted person. I don't really talk to too many people, and I don't really like to be in a mix too much. So I use my clothing, fashion, and my outfits to really express who I am as a person without having to say too much or without having to say a word at all. Like I said, I do it on a day-to-day basis. That's how I create a lot of my cool combinated outfits. I create my outfits based off of how I'm feeling, based off of if I want to talk to people or not. And I know I got to get up out of that if I'm going to be a fashion content creator. I do understand I got to get up out of that, but like I did state, it's just going to make the fashion process a lot more fun for you. So I think y'all should honestly start basing your outfits off of your mood, basing your outfits off of who you are as a person. Because when you decide to start basing your outfits off of your mood and who you are as a person, you're going to start to create a lot of cool combinated outfits that you like. You're going to start to develop a personal style that's your identity and not somebody else's identity. And you're just going to be having a lot more fun with fashion. I'm just putting y'all on game. All right, y'all, the next thing I'd like to go over in today's video, when we're talking about why finding your personal style or discovering your personal style is a unique journey, is going to be your self-discovery. Now, trying different styles allows you to experiment with how you present yourself to the world. Now, while you're doing this helps you find out what really resonates with your personality, your values, and your beliefs. Now, I done told y'all a lot in previous videos. Y'all gotta discover different styles, because when you're looking in and trying and experimenting with different styles, it opens up a lot of different doors that you didn't even know for yourself throughout your style journey. You really get to see what styles really work with you and what styles really don't work with you. So when you actually get into your process of developing your personal style and finding your self-discovery, it's gonna be a lot easier for y'all. Y'all don't want to just look at one style. Y'all want to have multiple styles that you're looking into. Y'all want to be experimenting with a lot of different cool combinated clothing, and y'all just want to be figuring out what you actually like and what actually aligns with your personality, your beliefs, and your values. I'm trying to tell y'all this from experience. There was a time at the beginning of my style journey, I wasn't too much looking into personal style, and I wasn't too much looking into self-discovery. I didn't know too much about these two things, and I didn't know how important these actually are when it comes to fashion and being your own person and actually finding yourself. So when I learned about personal style and self-discovery, I started to see my style elevate. I started to grow. I started to learn a lot of different things about myself that I didn't even know before looking into personal style and self-discovery. So at the beginning of my personal style, or the beginning of my fashion journey, I didn't know too much about anything. So I was just strictly stuck on wearing skinny jeans. That's all I was wearing. I was literally wearing skinny jeans with every single thing that I had in my wardrobe. I didn't want to step out my comfort zone. I didn't want to look more into the more baggy and flared denim. I didn't want to look into none of that. I just strictly wanted to wear skinny jeans, and that's where I lacked. That was the reason that I couldn't develop a personal style. My style wasn't elevating, and I couldn't find self-discovery or find myself throughout fashion because I was too busy keeping myself in a box. You got to get out that comfort zone, and you got to really start experimenting and trying a lot of different things. And that's where the different styles come in, because when you're experimenting and looking into different styles, you really have the time to really process and really see what you actually like and what does not work for you, and what is not going to help your personal style elevate, and what you can do to help your style elevate. It just a lot of different things that y'all have to do when it comes to discovering your personal style and finding a very unique personal style to you. You got to do a lot of these different things that I didn't know at the beginning of my style journey. Like, I'm telling y'all this from experience. Like I've told y'all in previous videos, whatever I tell y'all in videos or a lot to y'all in videos are things that I have been through or seen throughout my fashion journey. And like I said, I didn't really want to step out my comfort zone. I didn't really want to look into anything else. I was just strictly stuck on the skinny jeans. But then when I decided to really step out my comfort zone, I added a pair of flared denim in my style. Y'all pretty much are seeing this flare denim in pretty much all my videos. It's my gray pair of flare denim from Ranger Cartel. Literally one of my favorite pair of pants to this day in my wardrobe. But that pair of pants really helped me step out my comfort zone. It really helped me shift my mindset when it comes to fashion and clothing, and it really helped me step out my comfort zone and really elevate my style. Because if I didn't switch my style up, or I didn't interpret different things into my style, I probably would have been in the same spot right now. My style would have never been elevated, and my style would have been either boring, and my outfits would have been repetitive. Like, I would have had the same outfits on over and over again. So that's why I'm telling y'all, when it comes to discovering your personal style, if you want a unique personal style and you want to separate yourself from the world, separate yourself from fashion, separate yourself from trends, y'all gotta look into self-discovery. Self-discovery and looking into different cool combinated styles is gonna help you be able to develop a personal style that nobody has. You're gonna have your own personal style. Your clothing and the way you put clothes together is gonna be personal to you and unique to your personal style. And you're just gonna be separating yourself from the world. So like I said, bro, y'all gotta look into different styles, experiment with different styles and different cool combinated clothing, step out that comfort zone, look into your self-discovery. And I'm trying to tell y'all, bro, you're gonna be on your route to discovering this personal style that you want to develop. Your personal style is gonna be very unique, and you're gonna be separating yourself from everybody else and from the fashion scene. I'm just putting y'all on game. Alright, y'all, the next thing I would like to go over in today's video is going to be something that plays a big role into finding a unique personal style, and it's going to be creativity. I feel like a lot of people overlook creativity when it comes to clothing and actually putting together cool combinated outfits. And what a lot of people fail to forget is the more creative you are, the more unique your outfits are going to be. And if your outfits are more unique, the more unique your personal style is going to be. And when you're creative with the clothes and the outfits that you are putting together, it really separates yourself from the world. It separates yourself from everybody else, and you're gonna be on your own route doing your own specific thing. You're gonna be creating a lot of different cool combinated outfits and cool combinated things that you never even imagined for yourself once you start opening up that creativity in your mind to create these cool combinated outfits. I'm telling y'all this from experience. Like I've told y'all in previous videos, at the beginning of my style journey, I never really looked into anything but one specific thing. I only looked into what I know. But when you get out of your comfort zone and you open up your mind and you use your creativity to create some cool combinated outfits, I'm trying to tell you, bro, it's gonna make the process a lot easier for you. It's gonna make it a lot more fun for you, and you're gonna start to learn a lot of more different things about yourself that you didn't even know. When you become more creative with your clothing and your outfits, you start to open up a lot of different doors. You start to figure out a lot of different things about yourself. Or you're trying to discover your personal style, y'all gotta dive into creativity. I'm just trying to tell y'all in ways that y'all can be a lot more creative with your outfits is y'all can hit the thrift stores, and when y'all hit the thrift stores, like I've told y'all gotta go through every section of the thrift stores. Don't just go to a thrift store and look at the clothing section. You gotta get the whole aspect of the thrift stores, because when you go through the whole aspect of the thrift stores, you're gonna start to see a lot of cool different things in the thrift store that could really help you and really inspire you to create different cool combinated outfits. There may be a vintage sofa with different patterns and different textures on it that can help you create some cool combinated outfits and create some cool combinated clothing pieces. There's just a lot of different cool combinated things that y'all can do throughout your fashion journey when it comes to being creative, bro. Y'all can even walk the streets in your city and see other people's different outfits and see different cultures in outfits, because cultures plays a big influence in how people find their personal styles and how people live their day-to-day lives with clothing. Different cultures wear different clothing, and different cultures have different styles, and the only way you're going to figure out different culture styles is by traveling and going outside and looking at the people around that's in your city. That can also help you create some cool combinated outfits, especially in cities like New York. New York is like a fashion show. Every time you go outside, you're seeing people walking around with different cool combinated outfits. That's a way to find different styles and different aesthetics and different ways to really style and implement clothing into your style. You just have to do a lot of these cool combinated things in order for you to be a lot more creative with your outfits. When you get more creative with your outfits, I'm trying to tell you, you're gonna start to learn a lot more about fashion. You're gonna start to love fashion a lot more. Your process is gonna get a lot more easier for you, and it's gonna get a lot more fun, and you're just gonna be enjoying fashion and all, enjoying your clothing, enjoying how you wear your clothes, how you walk. Your confidence gonna be up. Nobody gonna be able to tell you nothing strictly off of you just diving more into your creativity. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro, when you dive more into your creativity, I'm trying to tell you, you will start to develop a unique sense of style. You're gonna start to discover a unique personal style, and nobody or nothing else is gonna be able to tell you anything. You're gonna be dressing your way, and you're not gonna be dressing like anybody else. I'm just putting y'all on game. All right, y'all, the last thing I would like to go over in today's video, I actually have a few videos on the channel talking about this topic, but I feel like this topic plays a big role when we're talking about finding or discovering a unique personal style, and it's gonna be only you can find your personal style. Now, we all know that there's multiple videos on YouTube, TikTok, maybe Instagram, just all over social media of people telling y'all how to find your personal style. And I'm not talking down on any of the creators that all made them videos. Shout out to all the creators that all made a video on this topic. But me personally, I disagree with this topic, because what y'all fail to forget is these people are not telling y'all how to find your personal style. They're telling y'all how they found their personal style. And like I've told y'all over and over again, what works for somebody else may not work for you. So you have to figure out how you can separate yourself from them. So like I said, bro, only you can find your personal style. So you got to figure out what is unique to you. You got to figure out how you can make things personal to you, and you got to figure out how you can revolve things around your style, how you can resonate things around your style. Only you can figure that out. They can't tell you how to find your personal style. So you got to block out the internet. You got to figure out how you can separate yourself from the internet and how you can make yourself very unique to your personal style, your values, and your beliefs. And you can't do that if you're too busy busy going on the internet searching up how to find my personal style and looking at these different videos of finding your personal style, because you're never gonna find your personal style looking at the next person. The next person is not you. You're different from the next person. So you got to figure out what is personal and unique to you and not what is personal and unique to this person, if that makes any specific sense. This is something that I had to learn, because I was at that point earlier in my style journey where I used to look on YouTube and see how to find my personal style, and I even tried to do some of the things that they were saying to find my personal style, and it just didn't end up the same way that I wanted it to end up. You end up copying them, you're gonna end up dressing just like them, and now we're gonna end up with everybody dressing the entire same way, and that's just not good when it comes to fashion, bro. That makes fashion boring. I think what makes fashion fun is how everybody is able to find their own identity and find their own personal style and find their own cool combinated ways to really style clothes and really use clothes to express themselves. We can't use the clothes to express ourselves if we're too busy looking after somebody else and we're too busy following behind what somebody else has told us to do. So that's why I'm saying, when it comes to personal style, only you can find your personal style. Only you know what you like, only you know what looks good on your body, and only you know what type of outfits and clothing you are confident in wearing. Somebody else cannot tell you how to get confident with your clothing. You have to figure that out for yourself. So when it comes to personal style, it's in the word personal. The word is personal because it's personal to you and it's not personal to anybody else. So when you're trying to find your personal style, or you're trying to find your unique personal style, I would advise y'all to get off social media, and I would advise y'all to not listen to anybody telling y'all how to find your personal style. The only person you need to be listening to is you. You got to go look in and really tell yourself that my personal style is going to be personal to me. Whatever I wear, I'm going to make it personal and unique to my personal style, and I'm going to resonate it with my values, my beliefs, and I'm going to resonate it around things that I am wearing with my style. And my style will start to grow. My style will start to elevate. I'm going to be in my own world, not worried about what the next person is wearing or what the next person is telling me to do. Now that's where the trends come in play as well, because I honestly feel like trends plays a big role into why a lot of people can't find that authentic, unique style. Now, trends are great when it comes to fashion. Trends make up fashion, and trends make up the day-to-day life. I done told y'all this over and over again, but I feel like people get too in tune into trends, and people actually think that following behind fashion trends is actually helping you develop a sense of style and develop your personal style, when in reality it's not. It's actually ruining your sense of style, and it's actually ruining your personal style or your unique personal style. When y'all look into trends or whatever is popular, don't look into a trend because it's the popular trend at the moment. Look into a trend and actually figure out, is this something that I actually like? Is this something that's really going to help my personal style elevate? And how can I make this trend unique to my personal style and really separate it from the world and separate it from the trend? How could I do those things? And if you can answer those questions, then you can buy into the trend. You can bring the trend into your style, and you can start feeling the trend around things that you are already wearing, creating some cool combinated outfits and styling this trend your specific way. Because once you start to style the popular trend your specific way, I'm trying to tell y'all, when this trend goes out of trend, you're probably still going to be wearing this piece while everybody else is through this piece on the back burner, and everybody else is going to switch into the next popular trend, and you're going to continue to wear that trend because you figured out how you could really use the trend to elevate your style, how you could really separate yourself from the trend. And you separating yourself from the trend, you're not even honestly going to care if it's in trend or not, because it's going to be something that you are enjoying wearing. So like I said, bro, when it comes to personal style, only you can find your personal style. Nobody else can tell you how to find your personal style. You know what you like, you know what's confident to you, and you know what you feel good and confident in wearing. So like I said, bro, you got to get off the internet and go out there, find your personal style. Because once you decide to put that time and effort into finding your personal style, I'm trying to tell you, you will start to develop a unique sense of style. I'm just putting y'all on game. Alright, so that indeed is going to wrap up today's video. I hope this video entertained y'all. I hope this video informed y'all. And I hope this video just helped y'all with discovering your unique personal style. Now, this video is not a video out here telling y'all how to find your personal style, because like I told y'all, it's literally impossible for me to tell you how to find your personal style. You got to go out there and find your own personal style. This video was basically just here to help y'all understand discovering a unique style and why it's important to discover your unique style when you're talking about personal style. And feel free to let me know what type of fashion content y'all would like me to bring to the channel in the comments down below. I will start knocking those videos out for y'all. It's consistent, tie-dye rich. We've been on a roll. I'm gonna keep dropping these gems for y'all, and I'm gonna keep posting this content for y'all. But like I did state, that indeed is gonna wrap up today's video. It's been your boy Ty, aka tie-dye rich, and I'll catch y'all in my next video.